Couchgod, baby! You know what it is?
The answer is you don't.
What's this?
Call it a resume.
Welcome everybody, I'm RJ of The Nerdy Brew, and here on this channel we talk TV, movies, and everything in between, all while drinking a cup of coffee. Now if you like one of those things, or all of those things, won't you consider subscribing and hit that notification bell, and becoming a fellow Brewster? So it just baffles me how these YouTubers just able to get to content so fast. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, I know bigger channels, have the resources, but I'm like, I was at work, and then after work, I had things to do as an individual human being. So it's like, I just can't jump on the train as soon as something jumps up. But you know what? We're in our own little channel. We're doing our own little thing. I cannot think about something I can't control. With all that being said, welcome. Thank you for stopping by, having this cup of coffee with me. We're going to watch this trailer together, and then we'll have our discussion. Thank you for stopping by. I just want you to know I appreciate you, and you're enough, so thanks.
Wilson, thanks for coming in.
Well, thank you for the invite, sir. I have to admit, I'm still getting used to the new look.
I said, sir, lose the election. You and I haven't always agreed in the past, but I want to make another run at making Captain America an official military position.
And if we disagree on how to manage this situation...
Civil War was the whole thing. Juan Carlo, okay.
Work with me, Sam. We'll show the world a better way forward.
Whoa, is that Isaiah Bradley? What is he doing? Is he a sleeper agent?
Sir, your inner circle's been compromised. Either you can't see that, or you don't want to. What if it's a trap?
Global power is shifting.
Was that the leader?
You may be Captain America, but you're not Steve Rogers.
Something hard to deal with. Give me all you got!
I'm not.
But he's Captain America. Great fucking visuals, my guy. What do we have here? Ooh, great time, Black History Month, great synergy. They know what they're doing. Okay, first of all, a lot of feelings, a lot of emotion, a lot of hype. And for me, I recognize what it is for the fact that it is a mantle. Sam Wilson is no longer the Falcon, but he is Captain America. And that's how I'm addressing him moving forward. A lot of people give Anthony Mackie a lot of slack for being Clarence, but for me, I just consider him a Black all-star. His television work, the roles that he has contributed, he always comes to deliver. Harrison Ford is always talent. He has his range. I haven't seen him do anything that was, Shakespearean. I haven't seen him do anything in the vein of Kenneth Branagh. I haven't seen him do anything like that. But for who he is, I feel like he is a massive talent. I guess there are some allegations about William Hurt. I don't know the details about those allegations of William Hurt, but as an actor, I've always enjoyed William Hurt. And it's crazy that he passed, and I think Harrison Ford is at least 8 to 10 years his senior. So for him to be passed down this role, and speaking of, what are y'all doing? Recast T'Challa. Why are we getting into this place? But, this actor who passed away, and then y'all give it to a living actor. And it's like, y'all could really still keep the mantle of Black Panther or T'Challa, where we don't have to go to T'Child. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, I don't have no problem with Toussaint, but at the same time, it diminishes what could be for the character of Black Panther. But, you know, the recast is here, and it seems like we're gonna have an introduction of Red Hulk in this trailer. Red Hulk, for those who don't know, I don't even know what I can say without spoiling. It's like you either know or you don't. So I'm gonna reserve it, but I'll say that here's some reading recommendations that I could give to you to know the Red Hulk. Would be Hulk Volume 1. He's in there. I would also say Fall of the Hulk. Fall of the Hulk is a good one. I would also say Fear Itself. That is a good one with him, and the Thunderbolts is also a good issue for him, if you want to know who the character is and what he's about. But I could also say that he has a radiation output, instead of where it's like a heating output. He gets, and he's able to absorb energy as well. That's kind of one of his attributes. And the thing is, like, when him and Hulk fight, it's an interchange of like strengths and weaknesses. So, you know, there's that. They have Giancarlo Esposito in there. What's good? Editing RJ here. Just looking through the video. It's supposed to be natural conversation, but I forgot to mention, because I am talking about the Red Hulk. One thing I forgot to mention is he retains his intelligence when he transforms. So he's able to communicate. He's not fully rageful, but it's like the more energy he takes in, the more powerful output he has. But he's not like the Hulk, where the Hulk gets more upset, he gets more rageful, but he also loses his intelligence. And with him losing his intelligence, that means he's just smashing all over the place. And I forgot to say that. And that was just a little flaw to me, and I didn't want nobody to tell me that in the comments. But back to the video. I did a reaction to his show on Parish, and I love that show, Parish. And Giancarlo Esposito's been working for many years, and to always add him is, you know, Giancarlo is like Stanley Tucci. Giancarlo is like Barry Pepper. It's these actors who show up, and they're not, you know, A-list actors, the big names that everybody could recognize. But like, if you're in the know, you know. And these are the actors who come to work and they elevate when they participate inside a certain film. You know that they're not going to be the weak part of the film if they are involved in the film. So definitely it's never wrong to add talent, especially Giancarlo Esposito. Oh, it looked like we got the head of the leader. The leader's head seems to show up. And the thing about having the leader's head, you know, and he's making a call in the background, you know, he has a lot of ties. There was in She-Hulk, it was Intelligentsia, let me know down, but it was the secret organization ran by Todd that was in the She-Hulk show. The leader runs that in the comics. So having him, like, maybe it's even being more developed, because we saw Isaiah Bradley, you know, shoot at the new president, who's President Ross. So does he have a tie, and maybe doing some mind control or something along those lines? Also, they had Joaquin in there. Joaquin, who was in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and he ends up becoming Falcon during the time of when Falcon becomes Captain America. And the thing is about when Falcon becomes Captain America, in the comics, Captain America got hurt in a battle. His life force, the super serum, got drained, and he became old. But when he became old, he became the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. And then Sam Wilson became Captain America, and that very sacrificial and all of that. And it was in his run, it's called Sam Wilson Captain America. And during that time, it was all new, all different Marvel. That's when Jane was in there, Lady Thor, when she was Lady Thor. They just did all Ironheart, you know, she wasn't a new Iron Man, but she was put in the forefront. And Sam Wilson is Captain America, and they just did that run for a little while before everything goes back to the status quo. That's how these things are. Because Captain America returns with his health, and it comes something from space magic. I think the Tesseract brings back his youth, so he becomes back being regular Captain America again. But during that time, all new and all different. All new and all different. It was Christian Bale's character came out of that run. The God Killer, Gore the God Killer, was out of all new and all different Marvel. But other than that, I didn't like the stories. I felt the stories were very mediocre to me, so I didn't really like that run like that. And then Sam Wilson became a werewolf at one point. It was very silly. But with all that being said, like it just didn't hold weight to me for me to, preach the gospel about all new and all different Marvel. They put Miles Morales in the forefront as well during that time. But yeah, that's really kind of like the history of that. So I gave my recommendations. Those are my thoughts. I'm hyped. I'm hyped by it. This wasn't an underwhelming trailer, and I'm one of the people who liked Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I liked that show. It made it in my top 10 in whatever year that was, 2020, whatever, 2022, 2023. With the lockdowns, the last 4 years run together in my mind. So I'm actually still like, is it 2020? Like, is it 2020? Because the year of our Lord says one thing, but me, in my head canon, it's totally something different. So I'm not sure. But yeah, all in all, those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Be happy to hear from you. And it also helps with the engagement so we could bring more like-minded ones to the community. Because I gave my thoughts. We are visiting with each other. But I want to know what you got going on down in the comments below. So please do that. And then also like, share, comment, subscribe. Helps with the algorithm, as I said. But we could also bring like-minded ones to the community. And also I got stuff working on in the background. Yeah, I got stuff working on in the background. New videos coming up, more coffee talks planned, coming up that I would just like for you to be a part of. So with all that being said, I'm gonna bring this video to an end, and I want you to be you, do you, see the bigger picture. Have a fantastic day, because you deserve it. This is that channel. Peace.
Mouth on top, kung fu, Bruce Lee chop, moon rocks, go Red Sox, tryna go far like Boondocks, headshot, blunt stay high, talking shit, gotta pull up on they block, you fraud, I'm Couchgod, no one got a tax like a state charge, safe house, safe house, safe house, safe house.